Hi there, James Preston with you for 𝐾𝐞 TV, live from Sydney, and this is the Stocks in Action show. In today's edition, we'll take a look at the latest updates from diversified asset management holding company Navigator Global and lithium boron supplier 𝐈𝐴𝐴. We'll also cover waste and water management company 𝐷𝐴𝐴 and Australian telecommunication carrier Aussie Broadband. And lastly, we'll take a quick glance at developments across the ASX 200. So let's get started with today's show. Let's begin with shares of cannabis pharma giant Little Green Pharma, which are up on Tuesday after the company shared that it has got a Schedule 9 licence to supply psilocybin from the Western Australia Department of Health. Psilocybin is a hallucinogenic substance derived from certain types of mushrooms that grow in regions of Europe, South America, Mexico, and also the United States. The licence grants them the right to supply psilocybin to eligible licence holders under the Medicines and Poisons Act 2014. Currently classified as a Schedule 9 drug, psilocybin induces a psychedelic state through the action on the brain's 5-HT2A serotonin receptors. The company has been extensively investigating global developments in psychedelic medicine and also the evolving regulatory and policy environment in Australia, including through a special purpose subsidiary formed for this purpose. The grant of a Schedule 9 licence for psilocybin clears a major hurdle for Little Green Pharma to enter this field. Now, the company is currently engaged in extending its good manufacturing practice licence to cover psilocybin manufacture. Moving on now to Navigator Global Investments, which is a diversified asset management holding company. Navigator Global Investment shares were trading up on Tuesday as the company announced that it will now acquire a 32% ownership interest in investment services company Longreach Alternatives. Navigator Global Investments is acquiring ownership interest from several non-employee Longreach shareholders. This investment will be made from Navigator's current financial resources and is likely to immediately contribute to the earnings of the company. There will be no near-term impact on the company's dividend, the release informed. Navigator Global Investments is dedicated to partnering with leading management teams who operate institutional quality businesses globally, primarily in the alternative investment management space. The company has $20.9 billion of assets under management as of the 30th of June 2021 across Lighthouse Partners and its strategic investment portfolio. Taking a look at our next piece of news, which covers 𝐈𝐴𝐴, which is a lithium boron supplier. Shares of 𝐈𝐴𝐴 were trading up on Tuesday after the company announced that it has granted a license, engineering and supply contract for proprietary equipment to DuPont Clean Technologies. The license is granted to its planned sulfuric acid plant at its Rhyolite Ridge lithium boron project in Nevada in the US. DuPont will supply best-in-class MECS technology and other equipment under contract. Rhyolite Ridge will produce sulfuric acid for the lithium leaching process while meeting all environmental standards. DuPont is a specialty technology provider, having over 90 years of expertise in providing best-in-class sulfuric acid plant engineering, processes, energy recovery, and also environmental technologies. It will work alongside a Canadian-based engineering partner, SNC-Lavalin, to design the plant and provide MECS sulfuric acid production technology. And now it's time for a very short break, but stay tuned as I'll be back with more trending updates for the Stocks in Action program and, of course, about our Australian market.
Boarding pass, please. Hi, I'm Holly Shields and I'll be your host for 𝐾𝐞 TV's new show, Travel Insights. Tune in to get the latest developments in the travel and tourism space, from updates on restrictions to travel guides to info about recreation and outdoor activities, or tour guides to the financials of the sector. Though the travel industry has been hit hard from the pandemic, there is still potential left for a revival on the back of economic upturn and COVID-safe travel measures. So if you want to know where the travel and tourism space is heading, dust off your passports, pack your bags, and watch Travel Insights every Monday exclusively on 𝐾𝐿 TV.
Welcome back, great to have your company. I'm James Preston, live with you from 𝐾𝐿 Studios in Sydney, and you're watching the Stocks in Action show. Let's move on to our next piece of news, which covers 𝐷𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴, which is a water and waste management company. Shares of 𝐷𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 were trading up on Tuesday as the company presented its next generation hollow fibre membrane technology. 𝐷𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴's new technology, graphene oxide enhanced membrane, is based on 𝐷𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴's existing polymer membranes. The polymer membranes are infused with graphene oxide nanoparticles as an additive, and as a result, the manufacturing process is highly scalable, consistent with existing manufacturing processes. Graphene has numerous applications in water and wastewater treatment. When oxygen groups are added to create graphene oxide, the material promotes rapid water permeation, delivers a substantially higher water flux, and increases rejection over current state-of-the-art hollow fibre membranes. At the same time, it also displays a lower fouling tendency of the membrane. 𝐷𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 was established in 2013 and it operates on the waste management segment in both industrial and municipal waste. The company is known for giving excellent solutions to modern-day waste management issues in industries including mining, oil and gas, chemicals, electronics, food and beverages, amongst others. And lastly, for the Stocks in Action show, we'll take a look at how Aussie Broadband is faring. Shares of the Australian telecommunication carrier Aussie Broadband are trading flat on Tuesday after the company struck a 10-year deal, including 2 10-year options with Victorian Rail Track to swap access to their respective fibre networks. VicTrack, the trading name of Victorian Rail Track Corporation, is a Victorian government state-owned enterprise which owns all railway and tram lines, associated rail lands. Through this agreement, VicTrack will offer access to its fibre network across Victoria, and the swap will significantly increase the penetration of Aussie Broadband's fibre network, especially into regional Victoria. This in turn will help the rollout of Aussie Broadband's own business fibre services into regional areas such as Pakenham, Warragul, Geelong, Bendigo, Ballarat and Warrnambool, amongst others, and will offer speeds of up to 100 gigabytes. The Australian telecommunication carrier will finance the cost involved in the original VicTrack point of interface connections, approximately worth 1.4 million Aussie dollars. Now, just before we wrap up, let's take a very quick look at market developments, beginning with the ASX 200 performance. The S&P ASX 200 is lower today, dropping 0.39% despite crossing above its 20-day moving average. Fortescue Metals Group is down 2.91%, while GUD Holdings was down 2.8%, and 9 of 11 sectors are higher today, and healthcare is the best performing sector, while materials was the worst performing sector throughout the morning. Alright then, that's all for now. Stay tuned with 𝐾𝐿 TV for more live market updates. We'll be back with more news on markets, the economy and diverse themes and sectors shortly.